Oh, hello, Mr. Phelps. They tell me you had a fall?
Yeah, I was walking my dog on the beach near my house when I suddenly felt funny. And the next thing I know, I was on the ground. I was lucky, though, because somebody passing by called an ambulance.
Yes, you were lucky. So did you notice any symptoms before you collapsed, like palpitations or chest pain?
No, I didn't notice anything particularly out of the ordinary.
It sounds like you lost consciousness. How long was that for, do you think?
I definitely did, but I'm not sure for how long. I don't think it was that long, maybe 30 seconds or so?
Yes, the witness who called the ambulance confirmed that. He also said that once you regained consciousness, you were not confused and you recovered quickly, which is a good sign. And you were walking on the beach, you said. So what were you doing immediately before you lost consciousness?
Well, as I said, I was with my dogs on the beach near my house. There are some sand dunes there, so it's not completely flat. I do remember that there was quite a steep incline, and I did dash after my dog as he disappeared over the top of the dune. I was worried he'd run away.
And did you sustain any injuries when you fell?
I must have banged my shoulder because it's hurting. I think I might have hit a rock, but I don't think I've hurt my head.
Yes, I can see some bruising on your right shoulder, but no signs of head injury. And in general, how often would you say you exercise?
Well, it's not as much as it used to be. I mean, I still try to take the dog out most days, but we used to go walking for at least an hour. Now it's more like 20 minutes maximum.
Okay, so duration has gone down quite drastically. And why is that?
I just don't have the strength. I get tired much faster than I used to, and often begin to feel short of breath.
And, Mr. Phelps, is this the first time you've experienced anything like this?
Well, I've had a few faints in the past. Not whilst walking the dogs, though. I had one when I was getting out of the shower. The room was really hot, and I started feeling nauseous, then blacked out.
So I can see that your blood pressure is elevated at 150 over 120, but your resting heart rate is fine at 65 BPM.
Well, I take medication for my blood pressure, so that is quite strange.
Do you take any other medications?
No other regular medication. No other types of drugs either. I mean, I used to drink a few pints of beer a week, but I stopped drinking a few years ago. I don't smoke either.
Well, that's great. So I'm going to order an ECG to see what's going on with your heart, and also a chest x-ray.
Okay, do you think I'll need surgery, Doctor?
It's a bit early to tell, but it is certainly a possibility since you're experiencing symptoms that indicate there may be a serious problem with your heart. But first, so Thomas, it is nice to see you today, though perhaps not under these particular circumstances.
Yeah, I quite agree. But what can we do? I'm getting older. 50. Not a spring chicken anymore.
Well, none of us are anymore. So let's get to it. I see here that you made the appointment because of back pain.
Yeah, this morning I was lifting a TV out of my car when I suddenly felt this really awful back pain, and now it's been there ever since.
So where exactly is the back pain?
Well, as I said, the back pain started as soon as I lifted the television this morning. I felt a click and then a sharp pain in my lower back.
And you said the pain is still there?
Yeah, there is this constant ache, but then the same sharp pain will assail me when I try to bend. Lying down seems to help a little bit, with the pain, but I can hardly lie in bed the whole day, can I? I tried a few things before coming in. So first paracetamol and then ibuprofen, and a heat pack. The usual go-to for anyone, I guess. That all seemed to help a bit, but not much.
Any other symptoms that you think might be associated with the pain, like weakness, numbness, or problems urinating or with bowel movements?
No weakness or numbness. As to the other symptoms, that's a no as well. I've had a bowel movement today. Also, no issues urinating at all. Basically, just this back pain, I guess.
And just a quick review of your medical history. You are on medication for high blood pressure.
Yes, lisinopril. I take it regularly. But surely my back pain is not associated with my hypertension.
We'll have to dig deeper. Any recent international travel?
Oh no, I haven't travelled out of the country for years. I mean, when would I have the time? I'm a lorry driver and I'm fully independent.
Okay, Thomas. So let me tell you what I'm seeing. I could see as you walked in here that you were walking slightly stooped, likely due to the pain, and I can see now that you have some tenderness in the lower lumbar spine. As you already mentioned, there is limited range of movement due to the pain as well. But the good news is that there are no neurological signs. Due to all these, I would like to take a watch and wait approach at this time.
Okay, what does that mean exactly?
Well, just to give it some time. This is the plan. For starters, a sick leave of at least 1 week is in order for you so that you can rest, which means absolutely no heavy lifting, please. And during that time, well, I'll send you for a physiotherapy assessment. Also, I'm going to prescribe codeine for the pain to help you rest. If things improve, then I would like to see you in 2 weeks. But listen, if the situation worsens, come back to me. In the meantime, I'm going to send off for some investigations that will help us if the situation does indeed worsen.
Do you think something else is going on other than just straining my back?
Well, muscular strain is a likely diagnosis based on the sudden onset of the pain and the lack of other types of symptoms. But if you don't feel better quickly, there are other diagnoses we need to